the existential threat to the US dollar. As it stands now, BRICS nations make up nearly half the world's population, 37% of global GDP, and control a whopping 80% of total oil production. Vijay Valecha of Century Financial explains why the addition of key oil exporters like Saudi Arabia and the UAE could accelerate the shift away from the petrodollar.
The current nations who have joined were the highest suppliers of oil to the BRICS nations. It definitely increases the trade, not just in terms of money supply, but also in terms of barter system. So we have seen Russia signing deals in the last 1 year with almost every other country on oil trade in different currencies. And this is just an extension of that they will be actually trading oil in different currencies, and hence not just oil, even the pharmaceutical goods, in online services, tech, we'll have all the supply coming in through other currencies also. The dependency on dollar will reduce quite a lot, and that will, I think, better the supply chain issue by itself.
The de-dollarization process has already begun. China and Brazil in March this year announced a trade deal that will let them utilize their respective local currencies. Argentina has decided to reduce their reliance on the dollar this year, turning to the Chinese yuan to not just trade with Beijing, but also pay part of its own IMF debt. Egypt became the first country in the Middle East to issue samurai bonds. Earlier this month, Indian Oil Corporation bought 1 million barrels of oil from ADNOC in rupees. While the economic shift is evident, the possibility of having a common base currency for the BRICS bloc doesn't seem imminent.
The GCC has tried to create a base currency, Asia tried to create one. Besides the euro, nobody has been actually successful in creating a unified currency between many countries. But the most logical thing that comes to mind that it could be a gold-backed currency. So hence the precious metal being in fixed supply actually regulates the currency. It's still a very, very challenging task because these are very, very big countries with huge populations. I mean, we're talking literally of half the world being unified.
Digital currencies have been playing a crucial role in the BRICS economies. With the UAE's digital dirhams and blockchain-linked payment options already available, the possibility of digital currencies and payment methods dethroning the dollar and helping some of the BRICS nations navigate US-imposed sanctions remain high.
I don't necessarily believe cryptocurrencies is the way, but I do feel that blockchain-based digital currencies coming in from each country, I think UAE is one of the front runners in trying to create this digital dirham. India is also doing quite well in trying to create the digital rupee. So digital currencies definitely make the supply and the control of money much more easier, because not just that you can actually transfer it fast, but also you can trace it to almost infinity. That makes a huge difference to reduce corruption, to reduce things that are going wrong in the system.